Have you ever wondered who the unsung heroes of war were? Those who bravely fought and sacrificed but whose stories have been lost to time? Well, today we're going to unveil the tales of those who valiantly served, whose actions were pivotal, but who somehow slipped through the cracks of history. As we journey through this timeline, you'll encounter individuals who challenged the odds, defied expectations, and exhibited extraordinary courage in the face of adversity. Their stories are a testament to the strength of the human spirit and serve as a reminder of the profound impact ordinary people can have on the course of history. Welcome to our channel. And today, let's embark on a journey to discover 10 forgotten heroes of war. Number 10. Witold Pilecki, the man who walked into Auschwitz. Imagine being offered the chance to escape the clutches of the Nazis, but instead choosing to walk straight into the heart of Auschwitz. That's exactly what Witold Pilecki did. As a member of the Polish resistance, Pilecki knew he could have easily fled Poland for safer grounds. But driven by his unwavering patriotism and sense of duty, he let himself be captured and sent to the infamous death camp in 1942. For nearly 3 years, Pilecki lived through the horrors of Auschwitz, documenting every detail in a secret report that would later become a pivotal piece of evidence exposing the full extent of the Holocaust. It was thanks to his bravery that the world learned about the atrocities happening within the confines of Auschwitz, shedding light on the unimaginable suffering endured by countless innocent souls. But Pilecki's story doesn't end there. He managed to escape from the camp in 1944 and continued to fight against the Nazis until the end of the war. Despite his extraordinary contributions, his name remained hidden in the shadows for decades. It was only much later that his heroic actions were acknowledged, paying tribute to a true champion of courage. Number 9. Simo Häyhä, the White Death. Picture this: the frozen forests of Finland during the height of winter. The year is 1939, and a lone sniper named Simo Häyhä is silently stalking the snow-covered landscape. Armed with nothing but a simple rifle, no scope, and a pair of binoculars, he becomes a living nightmare for the Soviet army. With a remarkable ability to camouflage himself perfectly in the white surroundings, Häyhä picks off enemy soldiers one by one, often without them ever knowing he's there. His uncanny precision and stealth earn him the title of the White Death. For the Soviets, he's not just a sniper, he's a ghost that haunts their dreams, striking fear into their hearts with every chilling whisper of winter wind. Häyhä's legacy endures as a symbol of skill, patience, and the quiet strength of those who stand in the face of overwhelming odds. No. 8. Irena Sendler, the woman with the jars of names. Now let's turn our attention to Irena Sendler, a Polish social worker who risked her life daily to save Jewish children from the notorious Warsaw Ghetto during World War II. Operating under the noses of the Nazis, she devised a daring plan to smuggle children out of the ghetto and into safety, hiding them inside boxes, bags, and even coffins. But her compassion didn't end there. Realizing that reuniting families would be impossible after the war, Sendler took a heartbreaking step. She wrote down the names of the children on tiny pieces of paper, sealed them in glass jars, and buried them under a tree. Her hope was that one day the families would be reunited. Tragically, Sendler was captured, tortured, and sentenced to death by the Nazis. However, she never revealed a single name, ensuring the safety of the very children she had risked her life to save. Her selfless actions saved thousands of lives, and her legacy continues to inspire generations. Number 7. Desmond Doss, the soldier without a gun. Meet Desmond Doss, a U.S. Army medic who became a beacon of courage and compassion during the brutal Battle of Okinawa in World War II. Despite being a Seventh-day Adventist with deeply held religious beliefs, Doss found himself amidst the relentless gunfire and bloodshed of one of the Pacific War's bloodiest battles. When his fellow soldiers learned that he refused to carry a weapon, they mocked him, believing he'd be useless in combat. However, on the blood-soaked cliffs of Okinawa, Doss proved them wrong. Time and time again, he fearlessly returned to the battlefield, pulling wounded soldiers off the front lines and away from certain death. In one night alone, he saved more than 70 lives without firing a single shot. Desmond's bravery and selflessness in the face of danger led him to become the first man in history to receive the Medal of Honor. the highest military decoration awarded by the United States, all without ever holding a gun. Mary Seacole, the forgotten nurse of Crimea. Amidst the fog of war in the Crimean Peninsula, where stories of heroism and selflessness intertwined with the harsh realities of battle, one name stood out: Mary Seacole. While Florence Nightingale's contributions as a nurse during the Crimean War are widely celebrated, Seacole's role has been overshadowed by history. Undeterred by societal norms and gender roles, Seacole embarked on a journey to the front lines of war, determined to make a difference. With no government support, she established her own hospital using her personal funds and provided care for soldiers who were often neglected by others. Combining European medicine with traditional remedies, she became known as Mother Seacole, healing not just bodies but also spirits broken by the horrors of war. For decades, her name was lost to the annals of history, but her legacy lives on, reminding us of the profound impact one woman can have on the lives of countless others. Number 5. Chiune Sugihara, the rebel diplomat. The rebel. Flashback to 1940s Lithuania, where the world teetered on the brink of World War II. Against the backdrop of this turmoil, Chiune Sugihara, a Japanese consul, found himself at a crossroads. When orders came from Tokyo, instructing him not to issue visas to Jewish refugees fleeing the advancing Nazi troops, he defied his government. Despite the potential consequences, Sugihara understood the gravity of the situation and knew that these refugees needed help. For weeks, he hand-wrote visas day and night, ensuring that over 6,000 people had the necessary documents to seek refuge elsewhere. When his superiors discovered his actions, he was stripped of his position and his career was ruined. However, history has remembered him as a beacon of humanity and compassion during a time when such qualities were in dire need. The world might have forgotten him for decades, but his legacy as a hero who dared to defy his government for the greater good remains. Number 4. Josephine Baker, the singing spy. Imagine a time when the legendary singer and dancer Josephine Baker wowed audiences in Paris with her electrifying performances. But behind the dazzling stage persona, there was more than met the eye. As the daughter of an African-American father and a Native American mother, Baker found fame in the vibrant clubs and theaters of Paris, becoming a true superstar. However, her celebrity status wasn't just about captivating audiences with her singing and dancing. It was also a means to support the French resistance during World War II. Undercover, Baker used her concerts as opportunities to gather intelligence, carrying coded reports and smuggling secret messages hidden in her sheet music. To her enemies, she was just an entertainer. To the Allies, she was a priceless asset in the fight against the Nazis. Baker's unique blend of artistry and patriotism makes her a truly unforgettable hero. Number 3. Noor Inayat Khan, the princess who never broke. Step into the world of Noor Inayat Khan, a British radio operator who played a crucial role in the war effort during World War II. Known for her soft-spoken nature, shyness, and deep spirituality, Khan's contributions went far beyond what many might have expected of her. When Nazi forces occupied France in 1940, Khan joined the British Special Operations Executive, becoming one of the first female wireless operators sent to Nazi-occupied France. Her mission was perilous, requiring her to send secret messages back to Britain despite constant threats of capture. When her network was betrayed and she was taken prisoner, Khan faced torture and imprisonment in one of Berlin's infamous jails. But she never wavered. Even facing the firing squad, her last word before the bullet was fired was liberté, freedom. Her bravery and resilience continue to inspire awe and admiration. Number 2. Catherine Duleep Singh, the silent princess. Catherine Duleep Singh was born into royalty in India, but her story took an unexpected turn when she found herself far from the palaces of her youth, living quietly in Europe. However, when Adolf Hitler's rise to power threatened the lives of countless Jews, Singh knew she had to take action. Driven by an unwavering sense of justice and compassion, she used her status and connections to quietly help Jewish families obtain visas and safe passage out of Germany. Her efforts ensured that hundreds of people had the opportunity to escape the clutches of the Nazis and find refuge elsewhere. Singh operated in the shadows, asking for no reward or recognition. Her story is a testament to the power of one person's actions and the importance of standing up for what is right, especially in the darkest of times. Number 1. Alan Turing, the man who broke the code. Alan Turing was a brilliant mathematician whose work played a pivotal role in cracking the unbreakable German Enigma code during World War II. His efforts shortened the war by years, potentially saving millions of lives. Turing's legacy goes beyond his scientific contributions. He laid the foundations of modern computing, forever changing the way we interact with technology. Yet despite his monumental achievements, his life ended in tragedy. He was persecuted for his homosexuality, ultimately succumbing to chemical castration. Turing's story is a powerful reminder of the prejudices that once plagued society and the profound impact they can have on brilliant minds. Today, Turing is finally getting the recognition he deserves, but for years his story was lost, hidden in the shadows of a bygone era. And there you have it, folks. 10 forgotten heroes of war, whose stories deserve to be remembered and celebrated. From the brave diplomats to the resilient spies and compassionate caregivers, these individuals remind us that true heroism comes in all forms. Did any of these heroes particularly inspire you? We'd love to hear about your thoughts in the comments section below. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more captivating historical tales. Thanks for joining us on this journey through time, and we'll see you next time.